Good evening, everyone. This is Robert. RJL Network presents another exciting edition of Inside Pitch. But before I go any further, Clee baseball fan, can you hear me? Because my mic is not telling me I'm not getting any sound. So can you hear me, Clee baseball fan? Can anybody hear me? Excellent. So everything's good. The 1972 season is on the air. Today's date is May 9th, 1972. We are once again north of the border here at Jarry Park for a game between the San Francisco Giants and the Montreal Expos. This is the first time we're seeing the Giants. They come into this game with a record of 7-15, so they're struggling early here in 72. The Expos come in at 500 at 9-9, playing scrappy baseball. So who knows what will happen tonight here on Inside Pitch. Let's see here. Clee baseball fan and Brian B. are first to join us here at Jarry Park. The Expos historically won this game 7-1. The Giants had 9 hits, but 5 errors. So, yeah, I think their gloves got caught at customs there, Tim. The Expos had 7 hits and 1 error in this game. But we all know that Inside Pitch does have a mind of its own. Steeler fan and DJP join us here at Jarry Park. But before we go on, we do have to, of course, mention that this morning, of course, we lost Bud Harrelson of the New York Mets. He passed away at 79. Passed away at 79 this morning, and it's fitting that it's amazing that last night I did a game with the 72 Mets, and he was on the board. So Bud Harrelson, last night he was 1 for 3. He actually had a single and a walk, and he did score a run. So Bud Harrelson passes away this morning. 79 years old, one of the original Mets. And also, of course, he was the only Met in uniform that won both championships. He won it as a player in 69, and he won it as the third base coach in 86. So Bud Harrelson, below average hitter, but very good, but a pretty darn good fielder. And I heard he beat the stuffing out of Pete Rose. So that's what I guess is what he's known for. So again, Bud Harrelson gone today at the age of 79. So I will have a 10-second moment of silence for the passing of Bud Harrelson. Thank you very much. Meanwhile, it's time to play some baseball. So let's see what happens tonight between the Giants and the Expos, and we're ready and set to go. Starting pitcher for the Montreal Expos tonight is Mike Torrez. Solid pitcher, 16 wins, 12 losses, a 3.33 ERA. He gets the call for the Expos tonight here north of the border. So we are all set and ready to go. Let's see what the Giants bring up to play here as we begin our game at Jarry Park, as David Baker joins us here at Jarry Park. Let's go to the top of the first. Leading off for the Giants with a shortstop, Chris Spire. 269 average, 15 homers, 71 RBIs. We're going to use blue, white, and powder blue dice. The Giants are the home team, and we are set and ready to go. Let's see what happens here north of the border. Torrez, 6'5", strikeout. The 11, that's going to be too high. Jarry Park only adds 2 to walks. Pretty much a pitcher's park that year. 6'2", and that's a power hit to left field. That is a 17, and against the righty, Spire's going to lead off with a triple. So Spire smacks a triple into right field. That's one way to start the game. And he will hold at third. And I can see these things are going to get in the way, so off they come. Okay, here. Wonderful. Still working on how I'm going to clamp everything. Next batter for the Giants will be the second baseman, Tito Fuentes, a 264 average, 7 homers, and 53 RBIs, as DB joins us here at Jarry Park. Infield is at double play. No, it's actually going to play in. Strategy roll, nothing on the 10. Spire will be there. Torrez, 1-3 against the switch left. That's a blank. Fuentes, 4-6, and that's a base hit past short. It'll be a single. And just like that, the Giants are going to take a very quick 1-0 lead here in the top of the first. And now a man on first. And that will bring up the right fielder, Bobby Bonds. Does anybody, I don't know. I mean, Bobby Bonds, I have no problem putting him in the Hall of the Very Good. I'm on the fence about Hall of Fame, though. 259 average, 26 homers, 80 RBIs for Bonds. Infield's now with double play depth. Fuentes had 16 stolen bases, and he's not going anywhere. Torrez, 6-1, possible error. Bonds, a 5-5, and that's going to be a base hit to right field. It'll be a single. Right fielder is Ron Fairley. His error rating is a 4. That's a 16. He won't make an error. Fuentes, base runner 3, single to right field +2, 1-5. He'll make third, and he will. And Bonds is turning on the Jets, thinking of going a second. A 1-4, he'll get there, but he won't. Throw comes into second base. Bond puts on the Jets, and he puts on the brakes. And he will hold at first with a single. So Torrez already 3 straight base hits. And the next batter will be the first baseman, a young Dave Kingman, 225 average, 29 homers, 83 RBIs. I believe this was Kingman's second season. A young Dave Kingman. So runners at the corners, they're going to stick a double play depth. Expos are trying to get maybe an out. Anything on the strat? That's a 20. Torrez fires to first, and nope. Bonds will get back. And now Torrez will go ahead and pitch. Torrez, 4-1. That is a blank. Kingman, 4-4. And the hits continue. That's a base hit to center field. Fuentes will come in to score. Bonds, base runner 4. Single to center, -2. 1-2 will get to 30. Oh, it's a 6. That is a 6. Center fielder. Center fielder is Boots Day. He has a -1 arm. So a 1-4, there could be a play. And there is going to be a play. The throw goes to third, and they get him. So Bonds tries to go to third. He is nailed there. Kingman, that is a 5. Kingman has to hold at third base on the throw. First base, he'll get a single, but the Giants do get an out, get a run, and the Expos get an out. It's now 2-0. Stadium groans. So already 2-0 Giants. And now the batter will be the center fielder, Ken Henderson. 257 average, 18 homers, 51 RBIs. Infield still a double play depth. And that is a 2. Kingman gets the steal sign. 15 -2 is 13. Bocabella -1 is 12. I'm not going to send him. Henderson is very good power against righties. Torrez, 3-2. Home run chance. Switch left. 1-15. The 15 is just going to make it. And against the righty, Henderson needs a 20. Well, as I said, decided not to send him. And I said Henderson has good home run power against righties. And he just got it there. Kaboom! High, deep, and gone. Home run, Ken Henderson. And Torrez can't get anybody out. Stadium groans. A 2-run shot by Ken Henderson. And just like that, the Giants are taking a quick 4-0 lead here in the top of the first. Next up will be the third baseman, Al Gallagher. Don't know much about him. 223 average, 2 homers, 18 RBIs. And still 1 out in the top of the first. And they're going to talk to Torrez on the mound, see what he wants. He says, I can still pitch. Don't worry, I'll get it over the plate sooner or later. Torrez, 5-3. That's a pitcher result. That 17 is going to be an out. And that is going to be a ground ball to short, handled by Tim Foley, and he will throw it over to first for the out. 2 outs, and now we'll see the left fielder, Jim Hovart, 235 average, a homer, and 7 RBIs. Torrez will go ahead and deal. Torrez, 1-5, that's a blank. Hovart, 2-3, and that's fly to right field, and Ron Fairley will get to that one. He'll make the catch, and the inning is over. Good way to start for the Giants. 4 runs on 5 hits, and a 2-run homer by Ken Henderson. And the Giants are up quickly, 4-0 here. And we now just going to the bottom of the first. Starting pitcher for the San Francisco Giants tonight, Juan Marichal. Hall of Famer? Absolutely. But this was not one of his better years. But then again, you kind of wonder. 6 wins, 16 losses, but a 3.71 ERA. That just tells me he just got no support. He got no support there when he pitched in 72. He had 72 strikeouts and 39 walks that year. So bottom of the first, leading off for the Expos will be the second baseman, Ron Hunt. 253 average and 18 homers in 72. Marichal, 2-6. That's a walk, and that one is easily ball 4, and he'll walk Hunt. So now the Expos trying to go ahead and try to get some runs back here. First walk of the game for Marichal. Here's the third baseman, Bob Bailey. 233 average, 16 homers, 57 RBIs. Again, someone I don't know much about. Strategy roll, infield double play, nothing on the 7. Marichal will deal. Marichal, 6-6, strikeout, and he will get him on an 8. Struck him out. First strikeout from Marichal. And now here's the first baseman, Mike Jorgensen. 231 average, 13 homers, 47 RBIs. Jeremy Brooks joins us here at Jarry Park. And that is a 3, and Hunt's not going anywhere. And Jorgensen is not trying a hit and run. He's going to swing away. You're already down by 4 runs here in the first inning. Marichal, 4-3, strikeout 2, and he got him. Strikeout number 2 for El Dandy. And now the right fielder, Ron Fairley, a 278 average, 17 homers, 68 RBIs in 72. Nothing wrong with those stats. Anything on the strat? And that is a 9, and Hunt will stay put. Marichal, 6-1. That's a pitcher result, and that 8 is going to be too high against the lefty. Fairley, 1-6, and be grounded to first base, and that will be Kong Kingman getting that. And he will take it himself and retire the side. Nothing across except a walk, and it is 4-0 in favor of the Giants. Yes, we did. Yes, of course. So we did lose Bud Harrelson this morning. Can anybody tell me how Brian B., I know, was a big-time Pete Rose fan, but I keep on hearing that Bud Harrelson kind of beat the stuffing out of him. Is that true? I haven't had a chance to go on YouTube to see the fight. Top of the second, leading off for the Gigantes will be the catcher, Dave Rader. 259 average, 6 homers, 41 RBIs. 4-0 in favor of the Giants. Torrez, 1-6, that is a blank. Rader, 3-2, popped out to second base. And that will be Hunt coming under that and grabbing it. And now the pitcher, Juan Marichal. Had a hard year on the mound, but not a bad year at the plate. A 196 average. In the playoffs they fought, you believe, all right? Torrez, 6-6. That's at the park. Jarry Park, 6-2, and that's grounded to second base over to Hunt. And Hunt's going to get that one as well, 2 down. Next up is Spire. Spire got a triple his first time up. Torrez, 1-6 blank. Spire, 4-3, and this one's fly to straightaway center. Getting there will be Boots Day. And that is a much better inning for Torrez. 1-2-3, go the Giants. Fought in the 73 NLCS second base slide. Okay. Leading off for the Expos will be the left fielder, Ken Singleton. And I know him. 274 average, 14 homers, 50 RBIs. Pretty darn good player. Marichal, 6-5. That is a blank. Singleton, 3-1. That's flied to right field. And Bobby Bonds will get there. And that is out number 1. Up for the Spos will be the center fielder, Boots Day. 233 average, no homers, 30 RBIs. Marichal, 6-3. That is a blank. Day, 4-5. And that is grounded to third base. Gallagher will get to that one. Toss it over, 2 down. Next is the catcher, John Bocabella. Great baseball name. 227 average, a homer, and 10 RBIs in 72. Marichal, 1-2. And against the righty, that's a base hit right past the pitcher. That is a single. So Bocabella will get the first hit for the Expos. And now the shortstop, Tim Foley, a 241 average, 2 homers, and 35 RBIs in 72. Bocabella did have 1 stolen base, but he's not stealing any here. Marichal, 6-4, against the righty, strikeout. The 17 is high. Foley, 1-2, base hit. He slaps that pass short, and that will be a pass, 1-2, pass short. That'll be a single. Bocabella has no chance to get the third. He will hold that second, for he is mud. And now we'll see the pitcher, Mike Torrez, a 176 average and 2 RBIs. He's capable of getting a couple of hits. John Haverly joins us here at Jarry Park. Strategy roll, nothing happening. Marichal, 6-2, that is a blank. Torrez, 5-4, and he just grounds that weakly to first base. And Kingman's going to take that himself. And end the inning. No runs, 2 hits for the Expos. And remains 4-0 for the G-men here after 2. Yes, rest in peace to Bud Harrelson. Below average hitter, but he was very solid at shortstop. Nobody can say that he did not field his position. He was a pretty darn good shortstop. Leading off for the G-men will be Tito Fuentes, and he got a single his first time up. 4-0 Giants. Jimmy Jam joins us here at Jarry Park. Torrez, 2-6 against a switch left. That's going to be an out. And it's a ground out to third. Easily handled there by Bailey. And that is the first out. Next batter is Bonds. Bobby Bonds. He's got a single his first time up. How old was Barry? How old was Barry Bonds in 1972? How old was his kid? Torrez, 6-2, range play. Bonds, 3-4, and against the righty, that's a ground ball to third. That ball is hit to Bailey. His range is a 2. He won't get it. And that's going to be a single. So Bonds will go ahead and slap it past third base. Get it past Bailey, and that will be the second hit of the game for Bobby Bonds. Next up is Kong, a very young Kingman. Kingman is 1-for-1. He got a single his first time up. Infield double play. Bonds at 44 stolen bases, but he does not get the steal sign. Torrez will go ahead, and he will pitch. Barry was 7 or 8 in 72. Thank you, Tim. Torrez, 5-2, blank. Kingman, 2-6, and that's flied to left field. And Singleton will come under it and get it. 2 away. Next batter is Henderson. Henderson had a 2-run blast his first time up. Anything for Bobby Bonds. And this time he gets the steal sign. 18 minus 2 is 16. And Bocabella -1 is 15. But Henderson, as I said the last time, he has power. Bonds will stay where he is. Torrez, 3-1, error on a grounder. Henderson, 1-5, and against the righty, it's a ground ball to second. That ball is hit to Ron Hunt. His error rating is a 5. That's a 1. He picks it up, tries to make the transition, but it's going to drop to the clay, and everybody's going to be safe. That's an error. That's going to be an E4 on Hunt. And that is the first error on the game for the Expos. They did have one error historically. D. Scott Howard, the Goat Whisperer, joins us here at Jarry Park. Barry was still hooked on the juice boxes at that age. So runners at first and second. After the error, here's Gallagher. Gallagher 0 for 1. Torrez looking at Hunt said, come on, man, that was routine. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 18. Torrez will pitch. Torrez, 2-5, strikeout 7, and he got him. Swing and a miss, strikeout, and the inning is over. And that is the first strikeout for Torrez. So no runs, 1 hit. There was an error, but the Giants couldn't do anything with it. And we will go to the bottom of the third. 4-0 Giants here. Top of the order for the Expos, here's Ron Hunt. Hunt walked his first time up. 1972 for Marichal, not one of his better years. Marichal, 5-6, strikeout 10, that is high. Hunt, 2-4, base hit. He'll hit it past short, and Hunt will get his leadoff single. Second time that Ron Hunt has made the leadoff base. And here's Bailey. Bailey 0 for 1, infield double play. Hunt had 9 stolen bases, and he's not getting any here. And no hit and run. Marichal will go ahead and pitch. Marichal, 5-2, range play at the park. Jarry Park, 1-5, ground ball to short. And that ball is hit the spire. His range is a 4, but a double play depth, it's a 3. But he won't get it just because of that, and that'll be a base hit past short. Hunt's got pretty good speed, but not quick enough, and he's going to hold at second base. So because they were at double play depth, it prevented the double play. And a chance now for Jorgensen, 2 men on and nobody out in the bottom of the third. Strategy roll, and nothing happening on the 6th. Marichal gets the deal, and he will deal it. And that is a 6-5. That is a blank. He's not tired. Jorgensen, 1-4, and that is a ground ball to second base. 2-2-3. Shortstop, pivot, spire, 0. 1-3. It's a double play. They will get it. Hunt will move over to third on the 4-6-3 double play. And now there are 2 outs for Fairley. Fairley is 0 for 1. And the fans here at Jarry Park, hoping somebody can get a run or a hit here or something. 4-0 Giants, bottom of the third. Giants scored all their runs in the first inning. Strategy, nothing on the 4. Hunt stays where he is. Marichal, 5-3. That's at the park. Jarry Park, 5-4. And that is a grounder to first. And Kong will go ahead and get it. Take it himself, tag the bag, and end the inning. No runs, 2 hits, and no errors. As once again, the Expos leave men on base. 4-0 after 3. Top of the 4th. And leading off for the G-men will be Jim Hovarth. and he is 0 for 1. Torrez looking in, and he'll make the pitch. Torrez, 4-6. That is a blank. Hovart, 2-5. Ground out the second, and Hunt will take care of that with ease for the out. Next batter is Raider. Raider is 0 for 1. Torrez, 1-1, blank. Dave Raider, 6-2, and against the righty, it's a base hit. He'll slap that pass short, and Raider gets his first hit of the game. And that will bring up Marichal. Marichal, a bunt rating of 1, and I'm not going to bunt him. I'll have him swing anyway. Double play depth, though. Anything on the strat? And Raider, nope. And no hit and run here. They're going to just go ahead and they're going to swing. Marichal going to try to get a hit. Torrez with the pitch. 3-3 against the righty. Strikeout 1, and he got him. Second strikeout for Torrez, 2 away. Next up is Spire. Spire 1 for 2 with a triple. 2 men out here, top of the 4th, nothing on the 10. Torrez sets up, and he will pitch. Torrez, 6-2, range play. Spire, 4-3, fly ball, center field. Going after it is Boots Day. His range is a 3, and he's got it on the run. Nice play by Day, and that will retire the side. As Boots says, I can do this all day. No runs and a hit for the G-men. So Mike Torrez has definitely calmed down since the first. We'll go to the bottom of the 4th. Leading off for the Expos will be Ken Singleton, and he is 0 for 1. Double D joins us here at Jarry Park. My 89 Mets had a happy recap. Well, that is just plain awesome. And we'll give that happy recap to Bud Harrelson, who just passed away today. Marichal, 1-5, hit by pitch, that 19, no way. Singleton, 6-3, and it's a line out right to third. Gallagher is right there. Next batter is Day. Day is 0 for 1. Phoenix Knight joins us here at Jarry Park. Marichal, 1-1, that is a walk, and that 5 will be ball 4. So he walks Day. So these boots were made for walking, and he is going to walk to first. And that is the second walk given up by Marichal. It'll bring up Bocabella. Bella got a base hit his first time up. Infield double play. Day had 3 stolen bases. That is a 2. He gets the steal sign. 7 minus 1 is 6. And Raider plus 1 is 7, but you're down by 4 runs. You need base runners. So Marichal will go ahead and pitch. Marichal, 2-3, strikeout. 17 is high. Bocabella, 2-3, and it's flied to left. And Hovart will get to that one and put it away. 2 down. 2 outs. Here comes Foley. Foley got a base hit his first time up. Anything happening for Day? Nope. He will stay there. Marichal with the pitch. Marichal, 5-3. That's at the park. Jarry Park, 6-5. And that's fly ball hit to right. And getting over there will be Bonds. He'll make the play and end the inning. No, nothing across except a walk. Juan Marichal pitching like the Hall of Famer he is. And it's 4-0 here after 4. Top of inning number 5. Leading off for the G-men will be Tito Fuentes, and he is 1 for 2 with a single. Torrez, he'll go ahead and pitch. Torrez, 1-5, that is a blank. He's not tired. Fuentes, 2-2, and against the righty, base hit. Right past second, and the G-men get the leadoff man on. That is Fuentes' second hit of the game. It will now bring up Bonds, and he is 2 for 2. 2 singles. Infield double play. Fuentes had 16 stolen bases, and he's not getting any here. Torrez will go ahead and deal. Torrez, 6-1, possible error. Bonds, 4-1, and that is a ground ball to third, and that ball is hit to Bailey. His error rating is a 12. That's a 12. He's not going to get a good handle on it, and he decides to double clutch, and then he drops it, and that is another error on the Expos. And that'll be an E5. The Giants historically had 5 errors in this game. They have none. The Expos have 2 errors in this game now. That is the second error on the Expos, which puts runners at first and second. And that'll bring up a young Kong. Kong is 1 for 2 with a single. And the infield is still a double play depth. And nothing on the strat. Torrez can't believe he's getting no help from the defense tonight. Torrez with the pitch. 1-4. That's at the park. Jarry Park. 4-4. And that's going to be a single plus to center field. Fuentes will come around. He will score. Bonds automatically goes to third. Kingman coming around first. He's got to try for second. Base runner 3. Center fielder day -1. A 1-2. There could be an out. And it's a 6, actually. Actually, 1-2 would have been safe. That is a 6. Here comes the throw from Day. Has a -1 arm, a 1-4. Kingman is out. And he is. So Kingman tries to stretch the single into a double, but he is thrown out at second base. Bonds does go to third. He will get credited with the base hit, though. It's now 5-0 Giants. Stadium groans. Batter now is Henderson. Henderson is 1 for 2, a home run, and reached on an error. Infield's going to play in. Already 5-0 Giants here. Strategy roll. Nothing on the 11. Torrez will go ahead and pitch. Torrez, 3-2. Home run chance. Switch left. 1-15. The 12 is good. Henderson already has a home run in this game. And, well, that 20 he's got there, that's pretty much automatic. Kaboom! That ball is high. That ball is deep. That ball is gone. Home run, Ken Henderson, his second homer of the game. Stadium barfs. Yeah. Now 7-0 in favor of the Giants. And that's going to do it for Torrez, as that is the second home run hit by Ken Henderson tonight. He's got 2 of them, still 1 out in the top of the 5th. And that'll be it for Torrez. And the thing about it is the Expos, well, he's due to lead off. Doesn't matter. They've had enough. So that is all for Mike Torrez. He's due to lead off the bottom of the 5th, but the Expos have seen enough there. And they'll bring on a pitcher just to get out of the inning. I usually don't do double switches. I hate double switches. Foley's at shortstop. And I could bring in Nah. Okay. All right, let's see what they're going to bring in. Coming on to pitch for the Expos is going to be Tom Walker. 2 wins, 2 losses, 2 saves. A 2.89 ERA. Walker will be the second Expo pitcher. Still 1 out here on the top of the 5th. 7-0 in favor of the Giants. Here is Gallagher. And the fans here at Jarry Park are going to get another draft of Labatt's. Walker, 3-2. That is a blank. Gallagher, 4-3, and that's flied to right. Ron Fairley will get to it for out number 2. Next up, Hovarth. Hovarth is 0 for 2. Walker, he'll make the pitch. Walker, 6-6. Strikeout, 11. That is too high. Hovarth, 6-4, and that is a ground ball hit to first base. Jorgensen will come under it. He'll make the play and retire to side. 3 runs, 3 hits, 1 error, and a 2-run shot by Ken Henderson, his second home run of the game. And we go to the bottom of the 5th. Marichal gets back on the mound. And let's see, he pitched to what? 2 batters. He's got 5 left. I wonder if they would let him hit instead of wasting a pitcher. You know what? Coming up to bat for the Expos is going to be Tom Walker. He is going to bat. You're down 7-0 here. And already they're going to let him pitch here. He doesn't have his own batting card, so they will use the Montreal pitcher's card, which has an .077 average and an RBI. So Walker can actually pitch to 5 more batters, and they're going to use that. This is the 70s, not 2023. So Marichal will pitch. Marichal, 5-1, home run chance, but of course the pitcher's card has nothing on it, so not happening. 6-6, and instead that's a ground ball hit to short, taken care of by Spire, and that will be the first out. Next up is Hunt. Hunt is 1 for 1, a single and a walk. Marichal will pitch. Marichal, 6-3, blank. Hunt, 1-1, ground ball to short once again. Another play by Chris Spire, 2-way. Now Bailey 1 for 2 with a single. Marichal, he will pitch. 5-2, that's a range play at the park. Jarry Park, 2-3, that's a fly ball hit to left field. Getting over there is Jim Hovarth. He was horrible out there. His range is a 1, and that is not even close. And that's going to be a single for Bailey. So Bailey will get the base hit to keep the inning alive. A second hit of the game for Bailey. It'll bring up Jorgensen. Jorgensen 0 for 2. And strategy rolls are now off, so it's just pitcher versus batter. Marichal, 3-6, blank. Jorgensen, 1-5, and that's grounded to first. And Kong will get to that one. He'll take it himself and retire the side. No runs and a hit for the Expos. And right now, Marichal is pitching like a Hall of Famer. That's because, well, he is. 7-0 Giants after 5. Top of the 6th. Walker will come on the mound. He can pitch to 5 more batters. Dave Rader leads off for the G-Men. He's 1 for 2, singled his last time up. Walker with the pitch, 1-5 against the lefty. That is a blank. Rader, 6-1. He flies that one out to center field. And Boots will have all day to make the play. 1 out. Here's Marichal. Marichal is 0 for 2. Marichal will bat. Walker, 5-4. Pitcher result, but that 11 is too high. Marichal, 5-6, and he's going to get a base hit right past third. So Marichal helps his own cause. He'll get a single for the G-Men, and he will go to first. So a nice hit from Marichal. It'll bring up Spire. Spire, 1 for 3. He's got a triple infield double play. Strategy rolls are off. Walker, 4-3. That is a blank. He is not tired. Spire, 5-2, and he pops that one out to third base. And Bailey calling for it. And he'll make the play out number 2. And now the batter is Fuentes. Fuentes is 2 for 3. He's got 2 singles tonight. Walker, a 2-1 blank. Fuentes, 2-3, and against the righty, that's a fly ball hit straight away center. And that's going to be, once again, Boots all day will make the play and retire the side. No runs and a hit. No runs and a hit for the G-men. Will go to the bottom of the sixth. Marichal gets back on the mound. He still has plenty in the tank. Ron Fairley leads off for the Expos. 7-0 Giants in tonight's game. Marichal 5-4 at the park. Jarry Park 3-2 flied to right field. Getting over there is Bonds. And he's got it, one down. Singleton is next. He's 0 for 2. Marichal 2-1. That's a blank. Singleton 2-6. That's a base hit. It'll be a single pass short, and Singleton will get on. Now the batter is Day. Day 0 for 1 with a walk. Infield double play. Strategy rolls are off. Singleton on at first. Marichal still pretty much in control. Marichal 6-1. That's a pitcher result. That 12 is too high. Day 1-3, and that's a fly ball hit the center, and that will be caught by Henderson for out number 2. Kevin Hayes joins us here at Jarry Park. 2 down. Here comes Bocabella. Bocabella 1 for 2. He's got a single. Marichal cruising along here, and it has run support tonight. 2-1. That's a blank. Bocabella 1-3, and that's a line drive to short. Spire is right there. Pow! And right in the glove it goes. And the inning is over. No runs and a hit. And remains 7-0 here after 6. Top of the 7th. Tom Walker. He can pitch to one more batter before he's tired. And they've got righties. They got 2 rights and a switch. They're going to let Walker pitch. Bobby Bonds will lead off. And he's having a good night tonight. He is 2 for 3, 2 singles, and reached on an error. They're going to let Walker stay out there. Walker will go ahead and pitch. Walker 1-6. That is a blank. Bonds 1-5. That's a power hit to center field. That is a 15, and against the righty, that's just gonna miss. And that's gonna be a fly ball to center field. And going out there is Day, and he's gonna have just a little bit of room, but he'll make the catch. Just got under it. And now here's Kong. Kong is 2 for 3, 2 singles. Walker is tired. They will let him pitch. Walker, 1-6. That is a blank. Kingman, 5-1, and that's a ground ball to first. Jorgensen will get it, and he'll take it himself 2 away. And now Henderson, and Henderson has been dominant tonight, 2 for 3, but both of his 2 have been blasts. 2 home runs tonight for Ken Henderson. So he's definitely the star of this game, along with Marichal, who's pitching an absolute gem. Walker, 4-1, and against the switch left, that is a blank. That is a split chance. If Henderson was a righty, that would have been gone, and he would have had his 3rd home run. But Henderson switch hitting from the left side, that is a blank. That would have been gone. Henderson, 5-4. Instead, he hits it hard, but right to the shortstop, right to Foley, and he'll make the play and retire the side. 1, 2, 3 go the Giants, and we are at the 7th inning stretch. Sing, take me out to the ball game. I'll be right back. Don't forget, we got 10-minute ticker coming up after tonight's game. Tomorrow, of course, is Friday, and we've got Friday Night Baseball on the network. And I think we got a pretty good matchup for Friday night. It will be May 12th, and we're going all the way west to NorCal. And we got I think we got a good matchup tomorrow. And for all you Red Sox fans out there, they're finally on the board. The Boston Red Sox will take on the Oakland Athletics, who actually won the World Series in '72. Sonny Siebert will be pitching for the Red Sox, and Denny McLain will be going for the Athletics. A pretty good matchup tomorrow night for Friday Night Baseball. So don't miss that exciting game coming up tomorrow night. The Red Sox and the A's. Siebert and McLain. Friday night should be exciting. So make sure all you Red Sox fans tune in for that. As you get your first look at the '72 Boston Red Sox and our first look at the '72 Athletics, even though we did use the Athletics in the demo game. Bottom of the 7th, Juan Marichal cruising. Tim Foley leads off for Montreal. He's 1 for 2 with a single. 7-0 Giants here. Marichal, 6-5. That's a blank. He's not tired. Foley, 3-5, and that's flied to right. And Barry Bonds is going to get it and make the play, 1 out. That'll do it for Tom Walker. He will come out of the game. We will see a new batter, a pinch hitter for him. And it is going to be Ron Woods. 258 average, 10 homers, 31 RBIs. He will pinch hit for the pitcher. Hotel California edition. Yes, indeed. Barry Bonds makes a play. Well, Bobby Bonds makes the play. Marichal, 6-2. That is a blank. Woods, 5-3, and it's grounded right back to Marichal. He'll take care of it and toss it over for the out. 2 away. 2 outs now for Hunt. Hunt is 1 for 2, a single and a walk. Marichal, a 1-3. That's a blank. Hunt, 4-3, and that's a base hit right past second base. And Hunt will keep the inning alive. Second hit of the game for Hunt. And the next batter is Bailey. Bailey is 2 for 3, 2 singles. No strategy rolls. Marichal, 4-3, strikeout 14. Called strike 3 on Bailey. He got him. That is strikeout number 3 for Marichal. And he gets the job done. No runs and a hit for the Expos. Still 7-0 G-Men after 7. But Marichal is now tired, but he says he can go and continue to pitch. We'll see what happens now as we go to the top of the 8th. Leading off for the Giants will be Al Gallagher, and he is 0 for 3. Expos need a pitcher. They got a right, left, and a lefty coming up. So let's see who the Expos want to bring on to pitch. And I don't think you want to bring him in. I don't think you want to bring him in either. And pretty much analytics in the 70s really wasn't used much. So you know what? Forget the headedness. Coming on to pitch for the Expos is going to be John Strohmeyer. 1 win, 2 losses, 3 saves, a 3.52 ERA. Strohmeyer will be the 3rd Expo pitcher. Another nice baseball name, John Strohmeyer. That's pretty cool. So Gallagher will go ahead and bat against him. Top of the 8th, 7-0. Strohmeyer, 1-5 against the righty. It's a blank. Gallagher, 1-4, ground out to 3rd. Bailey will get to that one and toss it over. Next batter is Hovarth. Hovarth is 0 for 3. Strohmeyer, a 3.5. That's a walk. That 15. Yep, it's ball 4, and the umpire was about to call a strikeout, but instead it's going to be a walk. A 13 plus 2 is 15. That is a 15, and he walks Hovarth. Strohmeyer really can't believe he walked him. So now here's Rader. Rader 1 for 3. Infield double play. Hovarth on it first. Strohmeyer with the deal. 1-6 wild pitch, and that 6 will be a wild pitch, and Hovarth will move to second. And Strohmeyer will do it again. Ball 1. And now the infield is back. Strohmeyer 4-1 against the lefty. That's an out. And that is going to be a ground ball to first base. Jorgensen will take care of that and tag the bag. And Hovarth will move on to third. The batter is Marichal. And Marichal is tired, but this is 1972. He's going to bat. And Marichal actually is 1 for 3. So 2 outs here. Can Marichal help his cause by bringing in a run? Strohmeyer with the pitch. Strohmeyer 4-2, error on a throw. Marichal 1-3. That's a ground ball to short. That ball is hit to Foley. His error rating is an 8. That's a 3, and Foley's going to throw this one wide. The throw goes to first. Jorgensen's range is a 4. And that is a 4. He will prevent the ball from getting past him, but Hovarth will come in to score. It's 8-0 Giants. Stadium groans. So that is let's see, ground ball to short. That is an E6 on Foley. Which will bring in the run. That is the third error on the Expos in this ball game. So Marichal makes it to first on a throwing error. Although Jorgensen prevented the ball from getting past him, but Marichal is safe and the run does score. And now the batter is Spire. 3 errors on the Expos. They only had 1 in the game. The Giants actually made 5 errors in this game. Strohmeyer can't believe it. It'll be an unearned run, though, on him. Strohmeyer will pitch to Spire. Spire is 1 for 4 with a triple. Strohmeyer, 2-3, error on a grounder. Spire, 2-3. And nope, that'll be a fly out to center. And that will be Boots Day getting to that. And he'll make the play and end the inning. 1 run on no hits, a walk, a wild pitch, and an error. And the Giants have an 8-0 lead here going in the bottom of the 8th. Isn't the stadium empty by this point? Mike Terranova joins us here at Jarry Park. And of course, Mike Terranova is very aware, since he is a Mets fan, he knows we lost Bud Harrelson today. It still amazes me that I actually played the Mets last night and Bud Harrelson was on the board, and the next day we lose him. Bottom of the 8th. And Mike Jorgensen leads off for the Expos. He's 0 for 3. Marichal's pitched an absolute gem. He is tired, but he thinks he can go the distance. Marichal, 4-2. That's a walk. That 19 is too high. Jorgensen, 2-3. And it's a line out right to second base. Fuentes is there, 1 down. Next batter is Fairley. Fairley is 0 for 3. Marichal with the pitch. 1-5. Hit by pitch. 8. Nope, that will miss. Fairley, 6-2, and that's grounded to first. Kong will get there as well, and he'll take it himself, 2 down. And now here's Singleton. Singleton 1 for 3. He's got a single. Marichal, 3-3, strikeout 1, swing and a miss, strikeout, and the inning is over. Strikeout number 4 from Marichal. He says he can go 1 more. Remains 8-0 for the Giants after 8. We go to the top of the ninth. Tito Fuentes leads off for the Giants. That's going to be it for Strohmeyer. Expos are going to go to the bullpen. And they are going to go ahead and bring out let's see. When did Strohmeyer take over? Yeah. And coming on to pitch is going to be Steve Renko. 1 win, 10 losses, no saves, a 5.20 ERA. Renko's going to try and just mop it up here. So here comes Steve Renko. He can pitch to 9 batters. And we'll see what he does. Fuentes leads off top of the ninth. 8-0 in favor of the G-men. Renko, 4-1. That's a strikeout. And the 2, he got him. Struck him out. He got the first out. 1 away, and here's Bonds. Bonds is 2 for 4 tonight. 2 singles and reached on an error. Renko with the pitch. Renko, 1-1, strikeout, 8. He got Bonds. Nice job by Renko. 2 down. And now here comes a very young Kong. Kingman is 2 for 4, 2 singles. Renko looking in on Kingman. The fans that are still here at Jarry Park are cheering on, hoping for a good pitch. Renko, 4-3, range play at the park. Jarry Park, 5-5. It's a fly ball hit to right. Going after that is Bobby Bonds. I'm sorry, no. Is Ron Fairley. His range is a 2. Nope. And that's going to be a single for Kingman. So Kong does get his 3rd hit of the game, as Ron Fairley couldn't get there. Now the batter is Henderson, and Henderson has been marvelous tonight. 2 for 4, but the 2 have been home runs, and he reached on an error. So Kingman on it first. Renko trying to just get this game pretty much in the bottom of the inning, and maybe the Expos get some serious miracle here. Renko, 6-4. That is a blank. Henderson, 5-2, and that's a ground ball to first. Jorgensen will take care of it, and he'll tag the bag and end the inning. No runs and a hit for the Giants, and the Giants are hungry because they 8-0. But will we see some 9th inning magic? Juan Marichal says he wants to pitch this inning, and this is the 70s. So yeah, we're gonna let him go here. Boots Day is the leadoff batter. Check the Expos bench, and the Expos bench is garbage. Day is gonna bat. So Marichal will pitch today. Marichal trying to go the distance, just like Seaver did last night. Marichal, 1-1, walk, 20. That is high. Day, 3-6, and it's a ground ball to first. Kong will get to that one and toss it over for the out. And now Bocabella, he'll bat. Expos are kind of reserved, knowing they're not going to probably win this game. Bocabella 1 for 3, though. Marichal, 6-4 against the righty, strikeout, but that 16 is high. Bocabella, 6-6, and it's a base hit. Bocabella hits it past short. It'll keep the inning alive. And now the rally begins. Foley coming up, infield double play. Strategy rolls or cars are off. Marichal says he can go. Marichal, if he gives up a run, I'll take him out. Marichal with the pitch. Marichal, 2-6, that's a walk, and that 12 is too high. Foley, 1-1, and it's a line drive to short. That is caught by Spire. That's out number 2. Bocabella off the bag. A 1, he'll be doubled off. No, he'll get back. 2 down. So 2 outs on a line out to short. Bocabella gets right back. Pinch hitter coming in for Renko. We'll see who the Expos want to bring up to bat. And coming on to pinch hit for the Expos will be Jim Ferry, 234 average, a homer, 15 RBIs. He will go up against Marichal here with 2 outs. Bottom of the ninth, 8-0 Giants. Yeah, back-to-back shutouts. Jarry Park, with the fans that are left hoping for something. Marichal gets the sign, and now he gives the deal. Marichal, 2-3, strikeout. The 20 is high. Ferry, 2-6, and it's a ground ball to short. Getting over there is Spire. He's got it. Pumps once, pumps twice. Throws to second to get Bo Capella. That's your game. The Giants will shut out the Expos tonight, 8-0. Stadium groans. So Juan Marichal goes the distance, a complete game for him. And the Expos, who historically won this game 7-1, there were 8 runs scored tonight, but it's the Giants getting all of them. And a lot of errors by the Expos, but the Giants will go ahead and get the win for tonight's game. Final line score coming up. For the Giants, 8 runs, 12 hits, no errors. For the Expos, no runs, 8 hits, 3 errors. The winning pitcher, of course, is Juan Marichal. Pitches like the Hall of Famer. I said this was one of his worst years of the season, of his career, but Marichal goes the distance and only scatters 8 hits. The loss, of course, goes to Mike Torrez, and with a complete game, obviously there's no save. So a good win for the Giants tonight. We are not done yet. 10-minute ticker coming right up. That was not a bad game. Not a blowout, but still not bad. It is now time for the 10-minute ticker, brought to you by FastScore Baseball. So the Giants actually get the win today, 8-0 over Montreal. Let's see how the rest of the majors goes. May 9th, Boston at California. Red Sox, 13-42. That's 4. Angels, 16-34, and that is also 4. We have extras. Boston rolls a 1, plus 1 is 2. Angels 6, California 6 plus 4 is 10, and the Angels will get the win. Detroit at the White Sox. Tigers 6-14, that's 0. White Sox 8-11, that's 0. We have a tie. Good pitching matchup, I guess. Boston 3 plus 1 is 4. White Sox 1 plus 3 is 4. That is a tie, which means White Sox, by virtue of home field, get the win. Kansas City at Cleveland. Royals 9-64, that is 7. Indians 6-63, and that is 6. A win for the Royals. Yankees and the Twins. Yankees 7-45, and 4 runs. Twins 8-65, that's 7, a win for the Twin Cities. Milwaukee at Oakland in a doubleheader, game 1. Brewers 4-31, and that is 2. Oakland 18-24, that is 4. The A's win game 1. Game number 2, Milwaukee 4-15, and that is 0. Oakland 11-44, that is 4. And the Athletics will win both games of the doubleheader. Just shows you how good the A's were in 1972. Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Pirates 20-26, that is 4. Braves 9-64, that is 7, a win for the Bravos. Cubs and the Reds. Cubs 15-44, and that is 5. Reds 12-21, that's 2, and that is a win for the Bravos. Astros and the Cardinals. Astros 12-54, and that's 6 runs. Cardinals 8-55, that is 5 runs, and the Astros will get a win. On to May 10th, Texas at Baltimore. Rangers 4-11, that's 0. Baltimore 13-66, that's 10. And Baltimore just owns the Rangers in that one. Red Sox and the Angels. Red Sox 8-21, and that is 1. Angels 6-13, and that is 0. And the Red Sox will get the win. A lot of low-scoring games in FastScore so far. Detroit at the White Sox. Tigers 9-35, that is 3. White Sox 13-15, and that is 2, and that's a win for the Cats. Kansas City at Cleveland. Royals 3-64, that is 5. Indians 13-23, and that is 3, and that is another win for the Royals. Yankees in Minnesota. Yankees 12-22, and that's 2. Twins 10-15, that is 1, a win for the Yankees. Milwaukee and the Braves. Milwaukee won 23, that is 1. Oakland 15-65, that's 9. And Oakland just pummeling everybody out there early in this season. Pittsburgh and Atlanta. Pirates 13-51, and that is 5. Atlanta 8-32, and that's 2, a win for the Bucks. Cubs and the Reds. Cubs 7-42, and that is 3. Reds 12-43, and that is 4. And that game belongs to the Reds. Giants and the Expos. Giants 11-35, and that is 3. Expos 11-65, that's 8, and a win for the Spos. Dodgers and the Mets. Dodgers 6-61, and that is 5. Mets 7-41, that is 3, and it looks like my Mets couldn't get the win there. Padres and the Phillies. Padres 11-44, that is 4. Phillies 7-14, that is 1, a win for the Friars. Astros and the Cardinals. Astros 13-64, that is 8. Cardinals 14-22, and that's 3. And the Astros will get that win. On to May 11th, Texas at Baltimore. Rangers 0-54, that is 3. Jim Palmer 12-64, and that is 8, a win for the O's. Boston at California. We have the Red Sox and the A's tomorrow night. Boston 10-14, that is 1. Angels 11-16, that's 2, just barely gets it. A win for the Halos. Giants and the Spos. Giants 18-22, and that is 3. Expos 6-46, and that is 4, a win for the Expos. Dodgers and the Mets in a doubleheader. Game 1. Dodgers 7-66, that is 8. Mets 10-23, and that is 2. The Dodgers take the first game. Dodgers 7-32, that is 2. Mets 651, that is 4, and the Mets will get at least one happy recap tonight in of course, tribute to Bud Harrelson. Padres and the Phillies. Padres 1325, and that is 3. Phillies 1051, that is 5. Another win for the Phils. Astros and the Cardinals. Astros 1331, and that is 3. Cardinals 1411, that is 0. And the Astros sweep them tonight. That is your 10-minute ticker. If your team won tonight, congratulations. If they didn't, there's always tomorrow. Tomorrow we will be at Oakland Coliseum before the days of Mount Davis. We got a good one tomorrow night. The Boston Red Sox will take on the Oakland Athletics. Sonny Siebert will be pitching for the Red Sox, and Denny McClain will go for the Athletics. The Bo Sox and the Swingin' A's, our first look at those two teams for the 1972 season. It should be exciting for Friday night baseball. Bo Sox, Swingin' A's, Siebert and McClain. Be there or be square. PFLQR, John Haverly, David Vega, Mike Terra Supernova, Phoenix Knight, John Haverly, Kevin Hayes, Double D, D. Scott Howard, Clee Baseball Fan, Jimmy Jam, Jeremy Brooks, DB, DJP, Steeler Fan, and Brian B. Thank you all for joining me tonight. Please leave a like on your way out to the turnstiles. Subscribe if you've not done so, and make sure you hit the bell. Stay safe, stay healthy, stay smart, stay strong. We'll see you guys tomorrow night. Juan Marichal did not have a good year in 1972, but you wouldn't know it by the game I just played. Marichal goes the distance, shuts out the Expos 8-0. We'll see you guys tomorrow night.